Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Chargers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's got a gain of 6 there. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set.
Going right side, Harris with it. Has some space inside the 15. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Hurts now from the gun. He's got it! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. 380. Green out. Set.
Staying on the ground with Harris. Still working past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Hey, set. Don't Hey, Kappa. Go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer is nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Man in motion, headed right. First down, a run with Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's gonna be third down.
26-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
They just get the play off. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go.
First and 10, Herbert splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Black 80, black. Let's go, let's go. 21.
From the 28. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. 12, 12. Why did it not?
Throwing now, Herbert. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Set. Got it, got it. White 80. White 80 hot. Hey, ram. Set.
Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Baylor Tigers. 380. Hey, cap. Black 80. Black. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. He's got it deep downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Eagles 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings it in at the 13. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
180.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
6-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Number 26.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. The play fake now hurts to throw. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Birds tucks it, starts running. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Motion man left is Brown. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That pass complete to Goddard. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Kappa. 12.
From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. 380. 59. Set.
Trying to run in, Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Some offense. Well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Set. Delta, set. Go. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck on the look to his back. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal.
Delta, set. Set.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
John Dotson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. They go to Barkley again. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And after making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the pistol, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation, and he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Hey, Kappa.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Drops this one off to Harris. And he'll get it up to the 27. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
21. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Johnson finds the football. Complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
A toss left side to Harris. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger.
Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Kappa.
Trying again, following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Point after is up and through. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 28, Eagles 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
Dicker
Chargers.
all lined up and ready to boot it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Finds Barkley underneath. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33 on second down. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
63.
Desperation time here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Set. 21.
First and 10, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They're set up at the 35 now.
380. Good. 380. 5-9. Hey, Ram. Right.
Herbert on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Go, Duz. Let's go. Hey. Set.
From the 29. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Creating. You're out. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
Herbert to throw once more. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Harris. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Set. 21. Set.
Herbert now. Conklin brings it in. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Leads to 3rd down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Quickly try to get set again. Here's 2nd and 14. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's 3rd down.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He's got the 1st and still going past the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down from the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Complete to A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's got a man. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
A run here with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Right. 10. 180. Right. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And this one doesn't go far. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Guys, you got this. Let's win. Focus, boys. Focus.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. 380. Coleman trips right. 380. Green out. Hey, go Lion. Let's go. Green out.
Here he is to throw. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. He's got the Charger first down, and that should be all she wrote in this one.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.